Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Be Well, an online series brought to you by Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well, where you can detox your mind of the rhetoric of food, fad diets, and conventional healthcare. Join the journey with us and take your life back. Visit our website at elbwell.com. You can also follow us on social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube and search for ELB Well. On Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest, search for at ELB Well Mindset. Email us at info@elbwell.com or call us toll free at 833 ELB Well. That's 833 352 9355. We have a great segment lined up for you today. Today's discussion topic is Be Uncomfortable to Become Comfortable. I am Marilyn Magwood, your host for today. But before we get into the segment, let's pause for a commercial break.
You're tuned in to Be Well, a health and wellness series presented by Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well. When we eat well, we live well, and all will be well. Visit our website at elbwell.com, sign up, join the journey, and take your life back. Movement Worldwide is a motivational organization veered to educate minds, empower, nurture, and transform. A movement to move, helping others thrust into their purpose to live their best life and win. For information, networking, and resources, visit the website at movementworldwide.org. You can also join Movement Worldwide for Power Walk Sunday every second Sunday at 10 a.m. on multiple platforms.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Today's topic, as I said earlier, is Be Uncomfortable to Become Uncomfortable. So let's get into our little segment here. How many of us are familiar with being uncomfortable? But I believe all of us are very well knowledgeable about being comfortable, being in that comfort space. So let's give a little information on uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is something that causes and having a feeling of uneasiness and an awkwardness. So when you're uncomfortable, you don't feel comfortable. It's like a struggle. So we're going to get deep into this uncomfortable segment. Being comfortable is free of stress and fear, at ease. So give or take, we're more on the comfortable side than the uncomfortable. But on this lifestyle journey, we have to reverse that and go into the uncomfortable, the unknown, for us to become comfortable. Now, when I talk about to become comfortable, it's not to become comfortable where you now go back to your old habits. What I'm saying is, as we do new things as far as our tracks, when we talk about fasting, when we're talking about doing the alternate day fast, or we're doing the 5-2 fast, or any type of fast that we have to be uncomfortable. We have to feel the uncomfortableness in order for us to be comfortable, and for us to, when we get in a place of our usual comfortability, we know how to make the right decisions. So with that being said, we're going to go into two different other things. Whereas, are you an emotional eater? I'm an emotional eater. I've been shared with one of the coaches just this morning. I've been an emotional eater most of my adult life. I can't tell you about my childhood life from being an infant to, up into where I can identify, because I don't know what my parents or my grandparents was feeding me. But as an adult, I'm an emotional eater, and we have to deal with our emotions. Emotions come from multiple places, deep down rooted things So we want to be able to identify what those emotions are, and we want to tackle those emotions head on in order for us to be able to move forward in a good and positive way in this lifestyle change that we have. One of the things that I dealt with for a very long time is, and I'm not sure some of you all may have dealt with it, I can go to sleep and wake up and it's just like a hunger hit me from out of nowhere. It was like I just ate and I'm asleep, but now I'm up again and it's like you need to go get something to eat. Why? I need to identify what's happening in that emotion moment of when I do wake up. You know, whether it's I'm waking up to go to the restroom or I'm just waking up to turn over. But it's like it's in the mind. The mind is playing tricks on you. But we have to take control of that, because if not, we're going to continue to not reach the goal that we have set for ourselves for this year and the years after this year or this month, let alone. So it's, I used to call myself the greedy girl. It's like when I got around food, it's like I got to have some of that. I need to have some of that. And it's sometimes it get to a place where you just don't know when to stop eating. So we're gonna get more in depth into that. As I said, we have to deal with the emotions head on. So whatever it is, anything that you have identified that you need to deal with, we need to sit down. We need to sit down and write it out. We need to journal what the feelings are at the moment that you are having that emotion moment. Is it stress from the job? Is it stress from your lifestyle? Is it stress of family issues? Is it stress or something that may have triggered you as a child growing up? Is it something that you've seen that you can't get out of your mind? Whatever it may be, we have to attack those emotions head on, okay? And not turn to food. I know it's easy said than done, but we have to put it in practice. I think there's I remember someone stating that if you practice something for 21 days, you pretty much have conquered it. You're going to continue that practice. So, you have to practice it. Every time it rises up, that emotion rises up, you have to identify what it is. So it won't lead you into going into the kitchen or going somewhere and getting something that is not good for the body. Okay. We have to deal with the emotional issues that help us to have a better relationship with food. So again, if we don't deal with it, we won't know how to have a relationship with food. If we deal with it head on, we can take control of that relationship with food. Okay. I heard this saying the other day as I was watching a YouTube on AHA between Chris James and Stephen Michaels. Stephen Michaels mentioned anytime that we do anything, perfection is not needed. It's the consistency is a must. So if we're doing something and we're doing it for perfection, we're not going to be successful. It's the consistency is a must that for us to see the perfection that's going to come at the end, where we're going to receive our reward at the end of whatever we're doing. As you all know, we just went on a journey with Coach Anita for her 14 days, and she was consistent every day. She was consistent with getting on, letting us know what her journey was. So consistency plays a very important role with what we're planning to do. So don't look for perfection. Perfection will come at the end. If you're trying to get that Coca-Cola body that you had when you was a teenager, be consistent. You can see it coming back slowly but surely. So it's nothing that we do today that's gonna make a big change tomorrow. It's timely and consistent. We have to stay on that consistent pattern. Miss Anita, could you please bring up the chart for me? So right now, what we're going to talk about the emotional hunger. So let's get into that. One of the things that brings on that is a tool to emotional hunger, it's sudden. That sounds like being greedy. I saw somebody just typed in greedy. Greedy people eat at whenever, wherever, and no firsthand. Okay, so I'm not sure who that was. So with that being sudden, it's basically saying at one moment you don't think about food at all. The next you are starving. Okay, the degree of hunger can incessantly increase from 0 to 10. So this is one. So the other one is it's for specific foods. I'm gonna give you a prime example because it happens to me. Like I told you all at the beginning, I was a emotional eater, and I believe I'm still am because I still have my moments. So when you have that emotional hunger in your mind, you don't have anything planned to eat. So your mind is saying, hey, I need to go get these chicken, shrimp, and fries. So you can be at work and literally because you failed to plan to take you something more healthier with you, you chose not to take anything. So when that emotional hunger came about, you got in your car and you go and you get you something to eat. And what you're getting is not what's good for the body. So also it's urgent. It's like you seem like you got to have it right now. You got to have it right. Whatever it is, you want it right now. You don't want nobody getting in your way. You'll run somebody over to go get it. So these are your emotions. These are the things that we have to, take control. It shows up itself with an upsetting emotion. So if you are upset about something, or, just if you may not have to be upset. But if you are upset and, your mind is just wondering, it can lead you to eating unhealthy food. Okay. So we want to be able to make sure we identify, like I said earlier, make sure we identify those emotions that we're dealing with at that moment in time. So I'm going to share something with you. When I talk about emotional eating and it comes on at the spur moment and you want what you want, here's what you're going to get. You're not getting anything healthy. It's chicken, shrimp, and fries. Okay? That hunger have you want to eat everything that's not bolted down. You want to eat that. Then you want to go get your moon pie. Then you want to get you something to drink. Yeah, it's either going to be a soda, it's either going to be a flop, it's going to be something that's not good for your body. Okay? It includes automatic mindless eating. This is what that is, mindless eating. I'm just eating anything that come across my mind. I'm just coming to get it. That mind say, go get you some chicken, shrimp, and fries and a moon pie. And that's what you do. You don't stop it. It's running. It's just going. Your mind is going. You're not taking control of that emotion at that time. Meal again. Okay? You got them wings in there, you got them shrimp, and also you got bread underneath there with fries. Okay? Now I'm not going to eat this, just going home to my grandchildren. Moon pies. There's so many other pies, but this one I pulled out the kitchen to bring from a prop. Doesn't stop when you are full. So again, that mind is saying, I got how many wings on here? I have 1, 2, 3 wings and say about 6 or 7 shrimp and a whole lot of fries and 2 slices of bread. That mind said, eat all of this. Eat it all. Don't leave nothing behind but the bones and the plastic that in the little sheet that they lay the lay the food on top, and then they put the bread there so it can catch the grease. So mind you, you eating all this fried food, it's grease, and then you go eat the bread with the grease. Come on, Lord, we got to do better. Okay. Then it also have a negative feeling after eating it. Now, once you eat all of this, I'm gonna tell you, my daughter used to tell me this all the time. She said, Mama, why are you going to eat that and now you got guilty pleasures behind it? You get guilt, the guilt kick in. I know I shouldn't have ate that. Oh my God, I shouldn't have ate that food. I know better. But that mind, you didn't take control of that mind. You didn't take control. We have to take control of the mind. So when those emotions come up, we have to take control. We have to say, hey, where you come from? You need to go back where you came from. No, we can't do that. Okay? So on the other side of the track, we're talking about true hunger. It's a difference. Emotional hunger, and true hunger. And I'm going to say true physical hunger. Okay? It's gradual. So when you get up in the morning, we all know that we talk about the water therapy. We drink those 32 ounces of water in the morning. And once we do that, we move on with our day. Now, after that, we do chia seed water, warm lemon water. We do teas. So when you give your body all of that in the morning between, time period, your body is full from the liquids. Your organs and all of that is really enjoying what it is supposed to do by us drinking the lukewarm water, drink the room temperature water. That's what we do. Okay. Now the hunger gradually comes along, say around noon or 1 o'clock, because now we've already partake in our morning routine. So in the midst of that, you prepare your meal, your first meal as your breakfast. Okay. So when you do that, we good. Then it opens up many different foods. So again, many different foods. Now we saw the food for the emotional eating, the moon pie and the chicken and the shrimp and the fries and the bread and the grease, right? Okay. So when we talk about gradual, we plan, prepare, we're going to come out much better. It can wait. The food can wait because you gradually are getting hungry. It's not you're in a rush to eat so quickly. You already know what you're going to have. Okay. Okay. Of course, because of the physical need, your body physically need that nutrition. The good food, not the bad food, not the emotional food. So we need to identify emotional foods with true and physical foods, hunger foods. So we need to separate the two. This chicken and wings and stuff is not true physical hunger food. We need to separate the two. Okay? And it includes awareness, mindful eating. All right. So with the true physical food, we talk about this all the time. And in the tribe, we talk about what? Plan, meal prep, all of that, right? So let me give you a little something here. We talk about planning, and we talk a lot about fruits and vegetables and all of that, all of those goodies. Okay? All right. So we always talk about when we go shopping, we shopping what? On the outside aisles for all of our nutritional needs that we need to have to put in our body to feed the soul. All right. So we talk about the veggies. We got our bell peppers. This is fresh. We're doing everything fresh. We have avocado, a good healthy fat. We have, we use onions. We have the regular Valdian, and we have the purple orange. They say red, but they actually purple to me. I guess I'm color crazy. Then we have our fruits. Okay. Then, and I'm gonna see how many people can put a meal together for what I'm going to spring out here at you. Okay, we talk about doing the quinoa instead of rice. Okay, that's a good healthy. We talk about doing beans. Okay, fresh, dry. It's okay to do canned, but try to get your dry beans. Dry beans. Okay. Talk about nuts. These raw cashews, raw almonds. We got raw sunflower seeds, raw pumpkin seeds. We got raw walnuts. Okay. All right. And then we also talk about, I forgot this here, wild rice, organic, black wild rice. Okay. So what I have pulled out so far, which I have more, can anybody tell me what we can put together for what I've pulled out so far? Anybody? Oh my God, who did say, oh my God? Okay, make a quinoa stir fry with peppers and onions on top, beans, and oh, come on, Miss Nita. Yes, that's a good healthy meal. That's a really good healthy meal. Okay. We talk about some more of our good chia seeds. Okay. We talk about our flax seeds. We talk about our hemp seeds. Everybody should have this in their pantry. All of this right here. I started to go to the grocery store and shop, and when I looked in the kitchen, I said, well, I got everything I need. Then you got your ginger. Okay, I didn't have no fresh ginger, so I bought this kind of ginger, but ginger is going to do me good. Okay? So, again, we want to make sure that when we have the true and physical hunger, this is what we're consuming, meaning meal prep, plan. Again, when we are uncomfortable, I'm so uncomfortable right now because of the 5-2 that me and Coach Brenda's on. I had to sit down. I called Brenda the other day. I said, Brenda, my mind said, get up and go get some spaghetti. I stood up and I sat back down and I say, be uncomfortable. I had to talk myself in for me to be uncomfortable so I can become comfortable when it's time to come around any other foods, whether it's with family gatherings, whether it's being cooked in the house. I have to cook 2 different meals, one for me and one for my pops. He don't want to always eat healthy like I do. He want to have him some, but them things is croquettes and grits and bacon and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so again, please be uncomfortable in this journey. Be uncomfortable, because being uncomfortable is going to yield you some comfortability in the long run. So yeah, we have some slip ups, but when you slip up, don't stay slipped down. Plug back in to your uncomfortability. And again, as I said, the 5-2 that me and Coach Brenda is on right now, we fast from Sunday at 7 p.m. to Saturday noon. We break fast on Saturday noon. So we're fasting from that time period, and we refeed on Saturday and Sunday, and we roll back into it. So again, even when we refeed, you have to be mindful what you're breaking that fast with, because you don't want to destroy what you've done in those 5 days of fasting. Okay. So again, I hope this being uncomfortable to become comfortable is helping somebody in our tribe, because it's all about us being on this journey together. So I appreciate you all's time. And listen, take an orange, take an apple, cut it up, eat it. Get you some avocados with some grape tomatoes or any type of tomatoes with some vegan mayo, and just make you up a nice fresh raw meal. Raw is good for the body. We don't necessarily have to have cooked food all the time. I would beseech you all to try raw on a consistent basis. I mean, just not to say raw as a salad, but try some different raw meals. Please visit us on Pinterest for the raw meals that I've put in there for the tribe. So again, let's do this, people. We got to get that mind right. We got to get it right. We got to get it right in order for us to see our success at the end of this lifestyle journey. Now, when I say at the end of this lifestyle journey, the lifestyle journey doesn't change. It will be a lifestyle for a continuous basis of our lives. We just have to identify and differentiate the difference between what we put in our mouth that's healthy and what we're about to put in our mouth and stop that's not good. So that's the end of this segment. So this closes out, and thank you all so much for tuning in today. And remember to visit us on elbwell.com and join the journey.
You're tuned in to Be Well, a health and wellness series presented by Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well. When we eat well, we live well, and all will be well. Visit our website at elbwell.com, sign up, join the journey, and take your life back. Movement Worldwide is a motivational organization via to educate minds, empower, nurture, and transform. A movement to move, helping others thrust into their purpose to live their best life and win. For information, networking, and resources, visit the website at movementworldwide.org. You can also join Movement Worldwide for Power Walk Sunday every second Sunday at 10 a.m. on multiple platforms.